Welcome to Crash Book, your book in a capsule. The place where we present books in short and simple knowledge capsules, so you can benefit from them anytime, anywhere. Whether you're on public transport or during waiting times, here you can listen to summaries of the most important books and feed your mind with new ideas that help you develop your life. So, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell to receive all new content and enjoy every moment of this knowledge journey with us. Imagine standing at the crossroads, surrounded by a sea of books, websites, and trainers all offering different paths to physical transformation, each one promising that their way is the only way, and that you must follow a strict set of rules to achieve your goals. But then, out of the blue, someone different steps forward, Tim Ferriss. He's not like the other trainers or fitness experts you've come across. He flashes a confident smile and says, "What if there's an easier way?" In the first chapter of The 4-Hour Body, Ferriss challenges the conventional belief that transformation requires months or years of grueling effort. He offers a refreshing twist. What if you could achieve incredible results by working less, not more? As he unveils his philosophy, Ferriss introduces the concept of the minimum effective dose, MED. This idea shifts the focus from doing more to doing just enough. It's not about pushing yourself endlessly. It's about finding the smallest amount of effort required to achieve the biggest impact. He invites you to stop following the crowd and start thinking smarter. Welcome to the world of the 4-Hour Body, where less truly is more. Chapter 1. Start here. Tim Ferriss opens the journey of the 4-Hour Body by asking one simple, yet revolutionary question. What if you could achieve more with less? He introduces the reader to the idea of the minimum effective dose, MED, which is the least amount of effort required to produce the greatest result. For Ferriss, achieving success doesn't require hours at the gym or extreme dieting. Instead, he proposes that efficiency is key. Ferriss uses real-life examples, both from his own experiences and those of others, to prove that the traditional approach to fitness, long hours of exercise, rigid diets, is not the only way. He tells the story of how he lost 100 pounds in a mere 6 weeks using his own methods, all while eating foods many would consider off-limits. The results? A body transformation that challenged everything the fitness industry had preached. In this first chapter, Ferriss breaks down the concept of minimum effective dose. This is the idea that by focusing on the least amount of effort needed, you can get better results in less time. He explains that working harder doesn't always equate to working smarter. Whether you're looking to lose fat, gain muscle, or enhance endurance, Ferriss teaches that less effort can often yield more substantial results. This chapter sets the tone for the book, as Ferriss introduces the counterintuitive principles that will unfold throughout the rest of the journey. He encourages readers to stop following the typical, laborious routines and start focusing on the small, strategic actions that create maximum impact. Ferriss argues that when it comes to the human body, science and efficiency should be the guiding principles, not exhaustion and rigid rules. Chapter 2. Thinner, bigger, faster, stronger. In the second chapter, Ferriss dives deeper into the realms of fat loss, muscle gain, and improving physical performance, questioning the traditional approaches once again. He reveals that many of the techniques commonly recommended by experts are based on outdated or flawed science. For example, he explores the widely accepted notion that aerobic exercise is the best way to burn fat. According to Ferriss, this is far from true. Instead, he shares his approach to fat loss, the slow-carb diet. In contrast to typical low-carb or no-carb diets, the slow-carb diet allows for the consumption of protein, legumes, and vegetables, while completely eliminating processed foods, sugars, and refined carbohydrates. Ferriss argues that this approach is far more effective in achieving long-term fat loss while preserving muscle mass. He also introduces the concept of the cheat day, a weekly day where you can eat anything you want without guilt, which helps reset your body's metabolism and maintain mental clarity throughout the week. The chapter is filled with actionable strategies that challenge conventional wisdom. Ferriss isn't just offering theories, he's providing practical, real-world solutions that can be implemented immediately. He emphasizes the importance of tracking progress, experimenting with different techniques, and most importantly, focusing on what works for you as an individual. Chapter 3. Fundamentals, First and Foremost. This chapter provides an overview of Ferriss's personal philosophy on body transformation. He emphasizes that the key to successful physical transformation isn't following someone else's routine to the letter, but rather discovering what works best for your own body and goals. Ferriss discusses the importance of experimentation and self-discovery when it comes to finding the most efficient path to success. One of the main takeaways from this chapter is Ferriss's belief that the body is a highly adaptable system. He explains how the body responds to stress and recovery, and how you can use this understanding to manipulate the system for better results. The key, he suggests, is to avoid overtraining, something most fitness enthusiasts fail to recognize. By focusing on the right balance of work and recovery, you can unlock your full potential without overtaxing your body. Ferriss also challenges the traditional focus on cardiovascular exercises, pointing out that strength training and intermittent fasting can produce superior results in less time. He introduces the concept of biological hacking, where you can take control of your body's functions by implementing simple, effective techniques. From sleep optimization to muscle building, Ferriss offers unconventional solutions that challenge the status quo and show that a smarter approach can lead to faster, more sustainable results. In this chapter, Ferriss lays the foundation for everything that will follow in the book. He reminds readers that the journey to physical transformation doesn't have to be painful or exhausting. Instead, it's about finding smarter, more effective ways to achieve your goals, using science and strategy to guide you. It's a liberating message that promises a new way of thinking about fitness, one that prioritizes efficiency and results over time spent and effort exerted. Chapter 4. Ground Zero, Getting Started in Swaraj. In this chapter, Tim Ferriss takes us back to the basics, offering a step-by-step guide to get started on the journey of body transformation. He calls it Ground Zero, the place where every journey begins. The first thing Ferriss emphasizes is that the beginning is always the hardest part, but once you start, everything else becomes easier. He argues that the hardest part of any physical transformation is not the diet or the exercises, but the decision to begin. Ferriss introduces the concept of Swaraj, a term that is derived from the Hindi word for self-rule or self-management. He explains that Swaraj is about taking full responsibility for your own body and health without relying on outside sources, whether that's a gym trainer, a dietitian, or any other expert. It's about taking control and making decisions based on what works for you, not following the prescribed rules that society or the fitness industry sets out for you. The idea is empowering, as it encourages readers to listen to their own bodies and experiment to find what works best for them. In the quest for body transformation, Ferriss stresses the importance of understanding and measuring your starting point. He outlines simple but effective ways to assess where you are right now, in terms of weight, body fat, and muscle mass. He talks about using tools like the body fat scale and how tracking these numbers regularly can give you a clearer understanding of your progress. The message is clear. You can't change what you don't measure. The chapter also provides some practical tips for optimizing your environment to support your transformation goals. Ferriss explains how the foods you keep in your kitchen, the habits you develop, and even the people you surround yourself with can have a major impact on your ability to succeed. He emphasizes that making small, consistent changes to your surroundings can lead to huge improvements in your chances of success. Finally, Ferriss outlines a set of action steps to follow as you begin your transformation journey. He advises readers to start with a simple, low-impact workout that can be done at home, without the need for fancy gym equipment. By starting small and focusing on consistency rather than intensity, you'll build momentum and create a habit that lasts. Chapter 5. Subtracting Fat, Basics. Chapter 5 marks the beginning of Ferriss's deep dive into fat loss. In this chapter, Ferriss focuses on the basics of his revolutionary slow-carb diet, a dietary plan that defies conventional wisdom. According to Ferriss, fat loss doesn't require drastic calorie cutting or hours spent on a treadmill. Instead, it's about choosing the right foods and sticking to simple rules. The slow-carb diet is built around 5 simple rules. 1. Avoid white carbohydrates. Ferriss advises eliminating all processed carbohydrates from your diet, such as bread, rice, pasta, and potatoes. 2. Eat the same few meals over and over again. He recommends sticking to a limited set of meals, typically consisting of proteins, legumes, and vegetables that will keep you full and energized without the need for variety. 3. Don't drink calories. Ferriss stresses that sugary drinks, even fruit juices, are a major contributor to weight gain. He encourages water, tea, and coffee without sugar as the primary beverages. 4. Don't eat fruit. Ferriss advises against eating most fruits, as they are high in sugars. While this may seem counterintuitive, he argues that fruits are not essential for fat loss and can hinder progress. 5. Take one day off per week. Known as the cheat day, Ferriss encourages readers to indulge in their favorite foods once a week. This not only helps mentally, but it also stimulates the metabolism and helps prevent the body from adapting to the diet. Ferriss goes on to explain why the slow-carb diet works. He shares scientific insights into how the body processes different types of food and why certain foods are more effective for fat loss. He also talks about how the body responds to carbohydrate intake and why reducing carb consumption can help you burn fat more effectively. But the slow-carb diet isn't just about what you eat, it's about when you eat. Ferriss introduces the concept of intermittent fasting, a practice of cycling between periods of eating and fasting. This approach allows your body to burn fat more efficiently by giving it time to rest and recover. As with any new diet or lifestyle change, Ferriss understands that consistency is key. He offers advice on how to stay on track, avoid common pitfalls, and make the diet work for your unique lifestyle. He explains that you don't need to count calories or obsess over every meal. Instead, focus on making healthier food choices and allowing your body to adapt to a new routine. Chapter 6. Subtracting Fat, Advanced. In Chapter 6, Ferriss takes the slow-carb diet to the next level with more advanced techniques for accelerating fat loss. He explains that as your body adapts to the diet, you may hit a plateau where progress slows down. To overcome this, Ferriss introduces several advanced strategies to push past these plateaus and continue making progress. One of the most powerful strategies Ferriss introduces is the use of temperature manipulation. He explains that exposing your body to cold temperatures can accelerate fat loss by increasing your metabolic rate. This is known as cold thermogenesis. Ferriss talks about simple ways to incorporate cold exposure into your routine, such as taking cold showers, using ice packs, or even sleeping in a cooler room. Another advanced technique Ferriss recommends is the use of carb cycling, alternating between low-carb and high-carb days to keep the body guessing and prevent it from adapting to a steady diet. This strategy is designed to maximize fat loss while preserving muscle mass. Ferriss also introduces the concept of glycogen supercompensation, a technique that involves depleting your body's glycogen stores and then refilling them to enhance muscle definition. Throughout the chapter, Ferriss stresses the importance of continued experimentation and tracking your progress. He encourages readers to test different methods and see what works best for their individual body types. By continuously tweaking your approach, you can ensure continued success in your fat loss journey. In summary, Chapter 6 provides advanced strategies to enhance fat loss and break through plateaus. Whether it's using cold thermogenesis, carb cycling, or glycogen supercompensation, Ferriss provides readers with the tools to push their bodies beyond their limits and achieve even greater results. Chapter 7. Adding Muscle. In Chapter 7, Tim Ferriss turns his attention to muscle gain. After establishing the foundation for fat loss, he dives deep into how you can build muscle efficiently without spending endless hours in the gym. Ferriss challenges the traditional notion that you need to lift heavy weights every day in order to see results. Instead, he advocates for short, intense workouts that work with your body's natural recovery abilities. Ferriss introduces his approach to muscle building known as the Occam's Protocol, which is designed to deliver maximum results in the shortest amount of time. The key to this protocol is to focus on compound movements, exercises that work multiple muscle groups at once, rather than isolating specific muscles. He emphasizes that you don't need to perform hundreds of different exercises. Instead, a small number of effective movements can produce incredible results. One of the most striking elements of Occam's Protocol is the low volume of exercise. Ferriss explains that instead of spending an hour or more working out, you can build muscle with just a few sets of exercises done twice a week. These workouts are designed to be short, with each set performed to failure, meaning you push yourself to the point where you can no longer complete another rep. This type of training stimulates maximum muscle growth in the least amount of time. The chapter also covers the importance of recovery and how taking rest is just as critical as the workouts themselves. Ferriss explains that when building muscle, the body needs time to repair and grow stronger. Overtraining is a real danger, and Ferriss emphasizes that recovery periods are essential for success. This approach contrasts with traditional bodybuilding routines that often promote training muscles multiple times a week. In addition, Ferriss discusses supplements that can aid muscle growth, such as protein shakes and certain amino acids. He also debunks some common myths surrounding muscle-building supplements, making it clear that they should not be relied upon as a substitute for proper training and diet. Chapter 8. Improving Sex. In Chapter 8, Ferriss takes a turn into a more personal aspect of physical improvement, sexual performance. He emphasizes that sexual health is a critical part of overall well-being, and improving it can have a profound effect on your confidence, energy levels, and even your relationships. Ferriss introduces several strategies for improving sexual performance for both men and women. One of the primary focuses of this chapter is enhancing libido and stamina. For men, Ferriss outlines methods to improve testosterone levels, which can lead to increased sexual drive and performance. For women, he discusses how to enhance sexual pleasure and orgasmic response through specific physical and mental techniques. Ferriss delves into the science behind libido, discussing the physiological and psychological factors that contribute to sexual performance. He explores how hormones, diet, and stress levels all play a role in your sex life, and how addressing these factors can lead to dramatic improvements. Ferriss also introduces some of the benefits of regular physical exercise in boosting sexual health. One of the more unique aspects of Ferriss's approach is his advice on biohacking your sexual performance. He offers simple but effective strategies to improve both mental and physical readiness before intimacy. These techniques are designed to help people perform better, increase satisfaction, and reduce the pressure that often surrounds sex. In this chapter, Ferriss presents the idea that enhancing your sex life is not just about external techniques, but about understanding and improving the body's natural processes. He teaches readers how to use their bodies and minds to achieve better sexual health and satisfaction. Chapter 9. Perfecting Sleep. Sleep is a subject many people take for granted, but Ferriss argues that it is one of the most important factors in achieving peak physical and mental performance. In Chapter 9, Ferriss offers a comprehensive guide to improving the quality of your sleep and optimizing it for better results in your fitness journey. He introduces the concept of polyphasic sleep, a sleep schedule where you break up your sleep into several smaller blocks throughout the day, rather than the traditional 8-hour sleep cycle. Ferriss explains that polyphasic sleep can increase productivity and improve the quality of your rest. He details his own experiments with different sleep patterns and how they helped him increase energy and reduce sleep time while still feeling fully rested. Ferriss also discusses other sleep-related strategies, such as using supplements like melatonin, adjusting your sleep environment, temperature, light, and noise, and implementing specific pre-sleep rituals to enhance sleep quality. He emphasizes the importance of sleep in the recovery process, as it is during sleep that your body repairs itself and builds muscle. A major component of this chapter is Ferriss's focus on the science behind sleep. He explores the various stages of sleep and how each stage plays a role in overall health. Understanding this can help individuals optimize their sleep for both mental clarity and physical recovery. Ferriss debunks several myths surrounding sleep, encouraging readers to adopt a more scientific and intentional approach to their nighttime routine. Ferriss goes into detail about the benefits of quality sleep, such as increased energy levels, better fat loss, improved cognitive function, and enhanced athletic performance. He also touches on the importance of sleep consistency, explaining that having a routine that prioritizes sleep can significantly improve your physical and mental well-being. In summary, this chapter teaches readers how to hack their sleep habits, improve their quality of rest, and maximize recovery, all of which are crucial for success in any fitness or transformation program. Ferriss offers practical and easy-to-implement strategies to ensure that you're not only getting enough sleep, but also optimizing its quality for the best possible results. Chapter 10. Running Faster and Farther. In Chapter 10, Tim Ferriss explores the science of endurance and how to run faster and longer without increasing the amount of effort. He challenges the conventional wisdom around long-distance running and introduces a concept called the 80-20 rule for endurance athletes. Ferriss explains that the key to improving endurance isn't about running more miles or increasing the intensity, but rather focusing on the most effective exercises that yield the greatest benefits. Ferriss breaks down how he experimented with different running techniques, including barefoot running and the use of minimalist shoes. He argues that many runners suffer from unnecessary injuries due to improper footwear and inefficient running form. To help readers avoid these injuries and run more effectively, Ferriss introduces methods for improving form and running mechanics. He emphasizes the importance of posture, foot strike, and breathing patterns in achieving optimal performance. In addition to running form, Ferriss discusses the role of strength training in improving endurance. He highlights the importance of a strong core, glutes, and legs in maintaining proper running posture and efficiency over long distances. He suggests incorporating specific exercises, such as squats and lunges, to build strength in these key areas. Ferriss also covers the importance of recovery in endurance training. He recommends methods for improving recovery time between runs, including the use of cold therapy, stretching, and nutrition. He stresses that overtraining can be detrimental to progress and that listening to your body is essential for long-term success in endurance sports. Chapter 11. From Fat Loss to Performance, the Hybrid Athlete. Chapter 11 marks the transition from fat loss techniques to athletic performance. Ferriss introduces the concept of the hybrid athlete, someone who is not only lean and strong, but also capable of excelling in multiple types of physical activities. This chapter focuses on combining different elements of fitness, such as strength, endurance, and agility, into a balanced training program. Ferriss emphasizes the idea that being a well-rounded athlete is more effective than focusing on just one aspect of fitness. He presents a variety of training methods that can help you improve performance across different activities. For example, Ferriss discusses the benefits of combining weightlifting with sprinting and swimming to build a strong, athletic body that can perform well in various sports. Ferriss also introduces the concept of conditioning, which is a state of being in which the body is prepared for a wide range of physical tasks. He explains how you can achieve this by incorporating a mix of strength training, cardiovascular exercise, and mobility work into your routine. By training multiple energy systems and building functional strength, you can become a more well-rounded athlete. One of the key points Ferriss makes in this chapter is that athleticism is not just about physical strength, it's about mental toughness and adaptability. He encourages readers to embrace a mindset that focuses on continuous improvement and challenging yourself in new ways. Whether it's running a marathon, lifting heavy weights, or mastering a new sport, Ferriss shows that anyone can become a hybrid athlete by committing to diverse training and seeking out new challenges. Chapter 12. Becoming Superhuman, Biohacking Your Way to Peak Performance. In Chapter 12, Ferriss dives deep into the world of biohacking, the practice of using science and technology to optimize human performance. He explains how modern science, along with some innovative techniques, can be used to enhance every aspect of your body and mind. Ferriss discusses how he's personally used biohacking to improve his sleep, strength, endurance, and even his cognitive abilities. One of the most fascinating concepts Ferriss explores in this chapter is the idea of manipulating the body's chemistry to achieve specific results. He explains how supplements, smart devices, and even certain lifestyle changes can optimize performance and accelerate progress. For example, Ferriss talks about how he uses wearable technology to track sleep patterns, heart rate variability, and even brain waves. These tools allow him to fine-tune his routine and make data-driven decisions about what works best for his body. Ferriss also delves into the world of nootropics, or smart drugs, that can improve cognitive function and mental clarity. He explains how certain supplements and compounds can boost memory, focus, and creativity, helping you perform better in both physical and mental tasks. Ferriss shares his personal experiences with various nootropics, providing a balanced perspective on their effectiveness and potential risks. While biohacking is central to this chapter, Ferriss also stresses the importance of using these techniques responsibly. He encourages readers to experiment and track their progress, but also to be mindful of the potential long-term effects. Biohacking is about optimizing your body's performance, but Ferriss reminds readers that it should never come at the cost of overall health and well-being. Finally, Ferriss wraps up the chapter by emphasizing that anyone can become superhuman by embracing a mindset of experimentation and optimization. He believes that through consistent effort and smart strategies, you can achieve extraordinary results that were once thought to be impossible. Whether it's through biohacking, intense training, or a unique approach to nutrition, Ferriss shows that peak performance is achievable for anyone willing to push the boundaries of what's possible. Chapter 13. The Science of Strength and Flexibility. In Chapter 13, Ferriss takes a deep dive into the science of strength training and flexibility, offering a comprehensive guide to improving both simultaneously. He challenges the traditional belief that flexibility and strength are opposing forces. Instead, Ferriss presents the idea that they can complement each other, and that improving flexibility can actually enhance strength and performance. Ferriss introduces a technique known as the Pavel-Tsatsouline stretching protocol, which is designed to improve flexibility by using a combination of static and dynamic stretches. This approach emphasizes the importance of proper technique, time under tension, and controlled movement to increase muscle length and flexibility safely. Ferriss explains that, by incorporating this routine into your strength training regimen, you can increase your range of motion, prevent injury, and improve overall strength. Along with flexibility training, Ferriss discusses the importance of mobility and its impact on physical performance. Mobility exercises target the joints and connective tissues to help improve movement efficiency and reduce discomfort. He suggests simple exercises that can be done before and after a workout to improve mobility, such as foam rolling and dynamic warm-ups. These exercises are crucial in enhancing performance and preventing overuse injuries in strength training. Ferriss also explores the idea of functional strength, which involves training the body to move more efficiently in real-life situations. Rather than isolating individual muscle groups, functional strength training focuses on compound movements that mimic everyday activities. Ferriss explains that this approach leads to improved coordination and better overall fitness. The chapter also covers important considerations like rest, recovery, and sleep, all of which play a key role in improving strength and flexibility. Ferriss emphasizes that overtraining can stunt progress, and that it's crucial to listen to your body and allow adequate time for recovery. He also provides advice on how to incorporate rest days into your routine without losing momentum. In summary, Chapter 13 provides readers with a clear, science-based approach to integrating strength and flexibility training. Ferriss encourages readers to challenge the conventional wisdom that these two aspects of fitness are separate, and to embrace a well-rounded approach that incorporates mobility, flexibility, and functional strength. Chapter 14. The 4-Hour Body, Revisited. Chapter 14 is a reflection on the lessons and principles that Ferriss has outlined in the book so far. This chapter acts as a summary of the core ideas, but with additional insights and final thoughts on how to implement the concepts in a sustainable and meaningful way. Ferriss revisits the importance of hacking your body to achieve optimal performance, focusing on the use of data, experimentation, and personalized approaches. Ferriss emphasizes that the path to transforming your body is a highly individualized process, and that success comes from constant experimentation. He encourages readers to measure their progress and adjust their routines based on what works best for them. Whether it's through diet, exercise, sleep optimization, or biohacking, Ferriss underscores the importance of tracking every detail and learning from your experiences. The chapter also stresses the importance of mental and emotional well-being in the journey of body transformation. Ferriss highlights that transformation is not only about physical changes, but also about adopting a mindset of self-improvement and embracing challenges. He discusses the need to overcome mental barriers and self-doubt, which can often impede progress in physical training. Additionally, Ferriss revisits the key principles of the slow-carb diet and other strategies he introduced throughout the book. He reminds readers that the power of transformation lies not in drastic, unsustainable changes, but in making small, consistent improvements over time. Ferriss offers advice on how to stay motivated, how to work around obstacles, and how to stay on track even when things get difficult. The final thoughts in this chapter are an empowering call to action. Ferriss encourages readers to take ownership of their own health and transformation. He stresses that achieving extraordinary results is possible, but it requires commitment, curiosity, and the willingness to constantly improve. The transformation process is ongoing, and Ferriss concludes by urging readers to start experimenting today and continue learning, improving, and evolving. Chapter 15. Bonus Techniques and Advanced Strategies. In Chapter 15, Ferriss presents an array of bonus techniques and advanced strategies designed to further enhance the results readers have achieved so far. This chapter is filled with additional tips and tricks to optimize various aspects of physical performance, from fat loss and muscle gain to mental clarity and recovery. Ferriss shares a variety of biohacking techniques that can be used to optimize physical and cognitive performance. Some of these methods involve the use of cutting-edge technology, while others are simple lifestyle changes that can make a significant impact. Ferriss introduces the idea of post-workout nutrition timing and how consuming the right nutrients after a workout can accelerate recovery and muscle growth. He discusses the best types of protein, carbohydrates, and fats to consume, as well as the optimal timing for intake. Additionally, Ferriss explores advanced strategies for fat loss, such as intermittent fasting and the use of cold exposure. He provides more detailed explanations of how to incorporate these techniques into your routine to maximize fat loss while maintaining muscle mass. Ferriss also discusses the importance of tracking and testing your progress to ensure that the techniques are working for you. Another significant aspect of this chapter is the discussion on mental biohacking. Ferriss delves into techniques for enhancing mental focus and clarity, including the use of mindfulness practices, cognitive training, and nootropics. These strategies are aimed at improving mental performance in everyday tasks, from work to personal projects. Finally, Ferriss closes the chapter by offering advice on how to sustain progress and continue optimizing your body and mind over the long term. He encourages readers to keep learning, experimenting, and tracking their progress. Ferriss reminds us that the journey of self-improvement is an ongoing process, and that the tools and techniques he has shared can help anyone take their performance to the next level. Chapter 16. The 4-Hour Workweek Meets the 4-Hour Body. In Chapter 16, Tim Ferriss reflects on how the principles he outlined in the 4-Hour Body align with the ideas in his earlier book, The 4-Hour Workweek. He explores how the concept of automation, time management, and efficiency can be applied not only to work, but also to health and fitness. Ferriss encourages readers to take the same approach to physical transformation as they do to work life, by focusing on high-leverage actions, eliminating inefficiencies, and designing systems that yield maximum results with minimal effort. Ferriss introduces the idea of lifestyle design in the context of health and fitness. He explains that by carefully designing your fitness routine and health practices, you can achieve the results you want without dedicating an overwhelming amount of time and energy. Just as he advocates for outsourcing tasks in business to free up time, he suggests that you can outsource certain aspects of your health journey by relying on trainers, nutritionists, and automated tools that track your progress. This chapter builds on the concept of minimum effective dose, MED, which Ferriss first discussed in the 4-Hour Workweek. The principle is simple: do the least amount of work necessary to achieve the desired outcome. Ferriss applies this to fitness and nutrition, arguing that you don't need to spend hours in the gym or follow complex diet plans. Instead, by using the MED principle, you can create efficient routines that deliver maximum results. The chapter also covers the importance of mindset and how shifting your approach to health and fitness can lead to extraordinary results. Ferriss encourages readers to think outside the box and challenge traditional ideas about what it takes to get in shape. He advocates for a more personalized approach that is tailored to individual needs, preferences, and goals, rather than following generic programs that may not work for everyone. Finally, Ferriss reiterates that achieving success in both work and fitness requires a combination of experimentation, optimization, and continuous learning. He urges readers to adopt the mindset of a lifestyle architect who designs every aspect of their life, including health and fitness, in a way that supports their ultimate goals. Chapter 17. Taking it further. Advanced Techniques for the Body and Mind. Chapter 17 delves deeper into advanced techniques for optimizing the body and mind. Ferriss introduces a series of sophisticated strategies for readers who have already achieved progress and are looking to push their limits even further. This chapter is filled with unconventional methods for achieving peak physical and mental performance. One of the core topics in this chapter is the power of habit and how habits can be used to optimize performance. Ferriss explains that by building strong, positive habits, you can eliminate the need for constant willpower. He provides strategies for habit formation, such as starting small and using incremental changes to create lasting improvements over time. Ferriss also discusses how to break bad habits and replace them with behaviors that support your fitness goals. The chapter also covers advanced biohacking techniques, including the use of wearable technology, blood tests, and genetic testing to gain deeper insights into your body's performance. Ferriss emphasizes the importance of understanding your individual biology in order to optimize your routine. By tracking data and experimenting with different techniques, you can fine-tune your approach to health and fitness for maximum effectiveness. Ferriss explores the concept of mental toughness and how to develop the mindset of a high-performance athlete. He shares methods for building mental resilience, such as using visualization, self-talk, and mindfulness practices to stay focused and motivated. Mental toughness, according to Ferriss, is just as important as physical strength when it comes to achieving peak performance. In this chapter, Ferriss also introduces the idea of cross-training for the mind. Just as cross-training in sports can help improve overall athletic performance, cross-training your mind with various cognitive exercises can improve focus, creativity, and problem-solving abilities. He suggests incorporating activities like meditation, puzzles, and brain games to enhance cognitive function and mental agility. The chapter concludes with advice on how to sustain progress over the long term. Ferriss emphasizes the importance of continued learning and adapting your approach to stay ahead of plateaus. He encourages readers to stay curious, experiment with new techniques, and continue refining their routines in order to achieve continuous improvement. Chapter 18. The Ultimate Cheat Sheet. Chapter 18 serves as the ultimate cheat sheet for readers looking for a quick reference to all of the techniques, tips, and strategies Ferriss has shared throughout the book. This chapter is designed to help readers easily implement the most effective tools for transforming their bodies and achieving optimal performance. Ferriss organizes the cheat sheet into clear categories, such as fat loss, muscle gain, sleep optimization, and mental performance. Each section provides a concise overview of the most important concepts, exercises, and hacks that readers can apply to their own routines. The goal is to give readers a quick, actionable guide that they can refer to as they work toward their fitness and health goals. The cheat sheet also includes key recommendations for supplements, biohacking tools, and lifestyle changes that can enhance overall performance. Ferriss provides a summary of the best practices for diet, exercise, and recovery, as well as specific guidelines for tracking progress and making adjustments along the way. In this final chapter, Ferriss encourages readers to take action and start implementing the strategies right away. He emphasizes that transformation doesn't require perfection. It's about taking consistent, incremental steps toward improvement. Ferriss reminds readers that achieving the body and health they desire is a process that requires patience, experimentation, and perseverance. Conclusion: a life of transformation and possibility. In the conclusion of The 4-Hour Body, Tim Ferriss leaves readers with an empowering message. The journey toward physical transformation is not just about achieving a perfect body, but about embracing the process of constant experimentation, learning, and growth. He underscores the idea that anyone, regardless of their starting point, can dramatically change their body, health, and life by adopting a mindset of curiosity and optimization. Ferriss reminds us that the principles outlined in the book are the minimum effective dose, the importance of data-driven experimentation, and the need for rest and recovery are the foundations for a sustainable and long-term approach to fitness. He emphasizes that success in body transformation isn't about following rigid, one-size-fits-all plans, but rather about finding what works best for your unique body and goals. One of the key takeaways from the conclusion is Ferriss's challenge to readers to continue questioning conventional wisdom. He encourages them to break free from societal expectations and to design their own fitness and health routines based on evidence, personal experience, and innovation. By doing so, individuals can unlock their potential for peak performance and live a life of possibility. Ferriss also offers a call to action. Don't wait for the perfect time to start. He urges readers to take action immediately, experiment, track results, and make small improvements every day. Transformation is not about perfection, but about progress, and it's the journey of continuous improvement that makes it worthwhile. Finally, Ferriss reflects on the idea that the principles from the 4-Hour Body are not just about physical change, but about living a life of freedom and empowerment. By optimizing the body and mind, we can create more space for what truly matters, living life to the fullest. It's not about a number on the scale or a certain look, but about building a lifestyle that supports overall health, happiness, and fulfillment. In the end, the 4-Hour Body isn't just a fitness book. It's a guide to creating a life of possibility, experimentation, and self-mastery. Ferriss encourages readers to continue their journey, never stop exploring, and to embrace the idea that the body's potential is limitless. It's a call to live boldly, try new things, and push the boundaries of what's possible, both physically and mentally. If you found this summary helpful, don't forget to like and share. Share the knowledge and help others embark on their journey to transformation too. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Let's grow and improve together.